Hi, I'm odeean. Today I'm having a look at the Generations Whirl figure. It's a Voyager class figure and I'm really enjoying it. I haven't been reviewing many official Transformers lately because I haven't been enjoying them so much. This is an exception. I really like Whirl. So let's have a little look at all those details. He's covered in nice shiny details. Got some shiny paint here, see-through window. Comes with a sticker sheet. I've only applied one sticker, which is the Autobot symbol, but I quite like the idea of optional stickers. He's got paint apps where they should be, like this black bit over here. So all in all, pretty decent, like even red on the back here. It seems like cost wasn't being skimped out on too much, and we got something a little bit quality, which I'm happy to say. Nice spinning rotor blades there. Whirl was one of the G1 Deluxe Autobots, as you may have known. Here is his forerunner, G1 Deluxe Autobot Whirl. I love G1 Whirl. I really love that toy. I had so much fun with this, and I've still got it out, so easy for me to grab and have a look at. You can see that he really does look very similar to Whirl. Now, I like the original a little bit better, just because of the really angular look. We do have an opening cockpit on each of them. If I can... Now that I've got it open, you can see that we do have a cockpit on each of them, each capable of holding a little figure. So let's see if I've got someone to put in there. All I could find was this see-through guy from the Ghost of Starscream. I wonder if he'll go in. I can't get the joystick around his legs. He does fit in the G1 Whirl, but he won't go in here. But I'll bet you we can find something that will fit into him. Generations Whirl, just like his G1 counterpart, does come with a good array of weapons. He's got 4 separate weapons. We get this kind of missile pod, and really this is kind of a base block to attach everything to if you want to, but it does kind of look like missiles. Now if you want, you can use 3mm clips on the landing rails down here, although that would kind of ruin the practicality of landing, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and just snap it onto this 3mm clip at the side. Then we've got our Gatling cannon. We can put that in a 5mm port there, which is really cool. We get this awesome array of small missiles. I don't know what you would call that, but that's really cool looking. Let's see what I can do with that. Over here. So you can see he's holding a ton. And then this thing. Now in the G1 version, where is it? We do get a version of this in G1. You can see here. It was very limited because it couldn't attach in vehicle mode. With our updated Generations version, we can attach this however we like. So again, it snaps on. I mean, I haven't configured that in the best possible way, but you can see you can do it wherever you want. Like, for example, to get this out of the way, I could have chosen to put it down here under the nose, which is probably more useful. And then the other one could have gone up here. So you can see it's definitely the same kind of family. There's our rocket launchers back on G1 and our equivalent on Generations. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and transform him. The first thing I'm going to say about transformation is that some of these tabs, like in here, the economy with which they've designed this is fantastic. It kind of tabs between 2 joints, so we don't even have a tab hole, but it still works. Anyway, fold these rotors back like that, untab the legs, pretty straightforward, move them down, twist them around this way, and I'm going to do a bit of modification to that later, but for now we'll do what it says. We're going to slide this out like that. Let's do the other side too. It's a little bit stuck. What's going on there? Next, we're going to get these arms. Just untab them, bend them out. You can see that they're on a kind of ball joint. So once you get them out far like that, you've got more clearance to work with, which is going to let you untab these 2 big panels at the side and also extend them out. Bend the body section down. This tail is going to fold up like this, and what you can do is there's little slots in here that kind of go into these side panels, and if you slot them in, it just makes it all secure. You can bend that over to get that into the middle, like so. So now that's kind of secure. It's not rock solid, but you know, it sits well. Now these arms are out way too far, and what you can do is push them in like this to give him a better look, although that does limit their posability somewhat. Grab his hands, move them out like this. Probably need fingernails to do this. I haven't really got much in the line of fingernails. Now here's where it gets a little bit contentious. Now he's got a couple of nice good straight legs, but I mean, what is going on with these legs? Are we going to turn them this way and have him be a chicken walker kind of guy? Have bent backwards knees? I hate that. I can't stand chicken walking Transformers. I just can't stand it. Nothing anyone does is going to make me think that that's okay. And if you're going to be looking at him like that, then he doesn't look so good. And you're probably thinking, why does odeean think this is an awesome toy? Well, that's not how I leave him. What I then do is grab this thigh section and pop it off, and try not to destroy my camera. And I'm going to pop the other one off. Get off. Ow. Switch sides and just pop it back on the other side. Now I bought two of these. You're thinking, how can you transform it with it all wrong like that? Well, the answer is I don't transform it. I bought two. Got one for robot, one for vehicle. What that lets me do is have the legs looking a little bit better on the outside. Now you can kind of bend the knees like that if that's how you want them to bend, but the problem you get then is that the feet don't reach the ground at the back here. So you can see when he's standing up, he's only on his toes and the heels have nothing to rest on. But thankfully we get so many other weapons that it kind of solves this problem for us, because what we can do is pick a weapon that will tab on nicely and make a heel. So for example, this one tabs on, that makes a nice block to stand on. I think this is the other one I was using. Maybe like that. So with the use of some of these extra weapons, he can stand up just fine. So let's put his other weapon on, bend this hand back, put on the hand weapon. Put this one under here. There, we've got it. That's how I like to put it on display. If there's any flaws with this figure that just I'm not willing to look over, it's tried to use light piping in the eye, and there is no eye. It comes off really dark. It's hopeless. This would have been far better with a red painted eye, and I think I'm going to go and find some red paint and do that, because he looks dead. So why they keep doing light piping, I'll never know. Maybe it's cheaper to do light piping than paint an eye. I wouldn't have a clue, but it seems like it didn't work so good in this case. Here's a comparison shot with his companion, Revolver Core. If you haven't checked out my video for Revolver Core, just look back a little bit and you'll see it there. We do have an official Generations Roadbuster coming, so when that comes through I will pick that up and see if it's better than this guy. I'm not sure. I do like the pics we've seen so far. It probably does fit well with Generations well, but we'll have to wait and see. What else have we got here? And here he is with his G1 self in robot mode. A little bit shorter and a little bit darker, but definitely Whirl. There you go. Now maybe they're the same height. So basically I'm happy with him, and I think he was really good value. I don't know, I paid maybe $20 something. That's pretty cheap. These Generations Voyager class figures have been such good value lately, and I'm I'm really pleased with them. I've been getting the deluxes too, but not so much. Like, for example, I just picked up this Starscream. Although I love how they've done it, it is just too small. I can't enjoy it. But anyway, that's my video review for 2014 Transformers Generations Voyager Whirl figure. I'm odeean. Thank you for watching. So you still can get a little bit of posability with this weapon heel business, but it's not great. But, you know, I prefer to lose some posability and gain knees that are not chicken knees than to be stuck with chicken walkers. I hate the chicken walker look. That's Whirl. Pretty cool toy.